Ora, boas tardes, vamos aqui jogar mais um bocadinho de Grim Dawn. Nada a fazer, por isso, joga-se Grim Dawn. Ok, eu já entrei. Está-se por ser em inglês, não é? É. Ok, guys. I've gone into underground transit rift. There are lots of buggers here for me to shut down. And this is also... We can end this side of the quest and this side of the river. As you can see, there's this side of the river, and our objective is to kill the warden of the old Devil's Crossing prison, the warden who conducted nefarious experiments with Ethereum. So we have to kill him in order to move on. Okay, I'm going to take a long look because I'm a guy who's kind of OCD and I don't like to leave any stones unturned. So I always check everything out. And there's always a chance I could find some lore books because I also love lore books. And so I'm going to find every nook and cranny of the place. As you can see, I'm playing a demolitionist, and this demolitionist is I quite like it. I had never tried my hand at demolitionist truly and purely based on the Blackwater cocktail. It's extremely powerful, even considering that I'm playing in veteran. This is like easy mode for sure. And I'm going to show you my skill tree in a second. There are probably lots of optimizations I could do and lots of things I could invest in to make it, whoa, extremely brutal of a build. I'm not interested in that. I'm just trying to have a bit of fun, and I haven't played the game in a long time, and I saw the new patch. I'm extremely excited for the new DLC, and so I wanted to give it a go. I want to know what's new in the game. I want to see what they changed, what they kept the same. Of course, I'm not going to see anything because they kept it the same, right? But things I could notice and small details are always cool to investigate. I Before this, I only really noticed the difference in the I don't know what those are called now. Yeah, it's the place where there are the snakes with wings, I would say, and you have to fix the water windmill, water mill, I don't know what, because it's poisoned. The underground river is poisoned, and you have to go and fix it. Okay, over there. There are some improvements, there are some graphical details that have been added, which are extremely cool. There are like spider webs on the walls. Uh, so there are more containers, more stuff like that, which I really enjoyed. I really enjoy it because it's more detailed. This is an aging game, and as an aging game, it lacks a lot of detail because, well, at the time the memory requirements and such were different. It was never a very demanding game. Okay, but anyway, nowadays nowadays things are different, and it's great that they can add new stuff. It's amazing that they are picking up the game after so long. It's been years since release, But and I was always sad about that. I was always sad that the full potential of the game wasn't realized. There were two DLCs, two excellent DLCs. I absolutely adored them, but the game had so much to offer, and you see, you see great games like Path of Exile, and Path of Exile, although being an excellent game, uh, I find myself coming back to this one. I find myself, it's the story, it's the everything is exaggerated in Path of Exile. Everything is over the top. It's the end of the world in a way that isn't very realistic. So the character of the action RPG in which you can notice that while you are there to kill monsters and pick up loot and stuff, it's very apparent. That doesn't happen over here because you follow a story, you follow a line, and things you encounter uh, f- or onward with the story and backs and in the back of the story, you can see them. You can see that things aren't isolated. They were built with a purpose. For example, you come back to the city, to this. This isn't a city. This is just a region, and you come back here, and you are able to go places where you have only read about them, and you can see how the map completes itself and what's on the other side of a previously inaccessible location. And I really like that. I really like that forethought. Kidai. Okay, as you can see, this doesn't have much to. It speaks for itself. The Blackwater cocktail is absolutely brutal. It just nails everything. As you can see, I just throw it, and anything that enters the kill zone will die. Uh, in the future, this will change because if you go here and check it out, okay, I've got my last power is gonna be at level 40. However, the fire strike will be higher, and I might have to switch to this thermite mine later on, and even this mortar trap. Mortar trap, I think, is going to be essential, completely essential. So let's see. Okay, so banner storefront, abandoned storefronts. Nothing special. It's just the other thing the cocktail does that I really like it is that it destroys all objects in a room. So yeah, sometimes you miss a bookcase or you miss something like that because you haven't pressed all the places, especially if you're with a melee character. Uh, with a ranged character, you can always just click here and click there to see if you have missed something. But in this case, that doesn't happen. In this case, I just throw a bomb and everything in the room just blows. I don't really like the melee, but every character here has got something special. There aren't any characters that are useless because you even got the advantage of being able to combine them. And I don't think I've tried all the combinations yet, but the combination thing is great because if you join, I don't know, if you are playing with necromancer and then you decide that you want to play with with a soldier, then maybe you're going to be a black knight. He's going to start calling you a black knight, and the combinations they all have their unique unique perks. uh, I wouldn't say perks because they aren't they aren't specifically designed to have perks, but they all work in synergetic ways uh, to make you enjoy the game. And there are advantages and disadvantages to every combination. Uh, as you can see, or as you've seen, I haven't picked the second class. I am as of yet undecided. Uh, I never saw one of those. What's it? He heals or something? Hmm. That's a new thing, you see? You see, that is a new thing. There didn't, there was, that symbol didn't exist before. I'm almost sure of it. At least I've never seen it before. But on the other hand, there's something I'm doing here that I haven't done before, which is if we go to the options menu, I'm kind of enabling all of these. And so I can see uh, what effects are being placed on monsters. And, well, I don't know, maybe that's something that I haven't done before, but it's certainly, whether it's due to to the patch or not, it's something I never saw before. Okay. And as I never saw before, I assume it's the patch. But okay, I'm just clearing out. As you can see, I just throw, it didn't blow, so it isn't a destructible object. Here comes the great power of the Blackwater cocktail. You just interdict an area. And monsters usually want to come close to you when they don't have range, or even to get range on you. They approach, and so you just destroy them. The other thing is I am filtering my loot. I don't know why. I usually use the rainbow tool. I don't know what's the name of the guy, but the guy does an amazing tool, uh, quite similar to those you can find on for Path of Exile. And sorry guys, have to go. I'll see you later.